of me already. Herbie.
No, never. How is everybody today? This is our third day, pro day, officially pro day. Yesterday was a little bit of a surprise thanks to the weather, but we started up in 30 minutes. Figured we would just chat about what had happened a little bit yesterday. Prospect, kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad. Poor Colette got in the wall again.
Poor Colette did get in the wall. Not her doing this time.
Right.
And honestly, I want to preface this now. Looks bad. Looks really bad. Nick Jimenez obviously didn't mean to do that.
It's drifting. It's drifting.
You're racing, and like in that moment, you see a lot of other people misjudge the timing, try to go on that transition, and it's a crapshoot. You're going through the smoke, and he crapshoot and lost. That is gambling, and you're at the gambler track, and he lost that one.
And just to give you guys some reference, like by the time the drivers are done with Outer Zone 2, because it's so huge, they're pouring smoke off the tires, and so the chase driver has to trust that they're transitioning at the proper time, and they do it across the track blind.
Yep.
So I'm going with his timing was off.
Yep.
He yeed when he should have hawed, and he ended up way closer to her than he had anticipated.
Track was getting grippier too.
Yep. The conditions were changing.
Yeah.
So
it was a bad time, and
it's gnarly.
I mentioned too, like I was talking to Nate about it last night, where he pulled off, like he just drove away.
Yeah.
And like I was like, damn, dude, I'm like, you probably should have maybe stuck around, like, but at the same time, I probably wouldn't have either. I would have felt so fucking bad that I would have been like, panic, go.
It's like, obviously you feel bad as a driver. You're bummed to hurt your car. You also took someone else out of competition.
Yeah.
But this shit happens in competitive motorsports, not just drifting. It's when you're pushing the car to that limit, and I truly mean, like, if you ask any driver, that part of the track they're transitioning blind. They're doing it off of like muscle memory of how many laps they've done. It's a similar spot where you're transitioning in lead and chase, so like you have the muscle memory of this track, but they're like trusting that the lead driver is where they need to be, and they're trusting that they can remember the feel of it, and they're literally
going. was where she needed to be.
It's true.
She was indeed where she needed to be. I saw some ridiculous. I really hope it was a rage bait comment.
Probably.
On Formula Derp, and the dude was saying that Colette wasn't even like anywhere near the zones or whatever, this, that, the other thing. I watched it back and I was like, did I miss something? And I'm like, no, she was fucking killing it, honestly. I'm like, she was back on throttle, she was doing the thing, she didn't, the comment, Tony must have seen it,
I think it had to have been rage bait. Who actually was offline? I'm forgetting who it was, maybe it'll like pop back in my head. But somebody was way too far on the inside, and there was a collision, and that was on the lead driver because the lead driver ended up way in the wrong spot, choked up the chase driver. Like, that's understandable. This, as far as I remember the clip, she was on throttle, she was in the zone where she needed to be. But like, if you look back, the error always happens like a zone ahead of where the collision happened. So if you look back to how much smoke she was making, which is great, coming out of 2, and then where they transition to the center of the track, you can see where it starts to go wrong, and it's like
it's a super bummer too that everybody worked hard to get that car back and ready, and got to the burnout box, and it was something popped or something.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know the actual ins and out of what had happened, but she was right on the edge of getting to that line, pulling out of the burnout box, and a car shut down or something. Something had happened.
This is purely speculation, but from how the video looked, it seemed like the toe was off, and that is like the last thing that you're gonna adjust or whatever when you're getting the car back together. They had like 18 seconds on the timer.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe like something wasn't fully tight and like pulled out of when she went to go do donuts or whatever, but
I mean, at that point, it's like why risk it even further?
The good news is she did get the points for that finish, right? So she got the win from that battle, so she got the points from that battle, which is nice. She came out, she showed up, she did great for the runs we saw.
And seeing the camaraderie and all the people coming to help and actually be see the drifting community be what the drifting community is. Just,
Speaking of that, we're gonna see Jeff Jones do some practice.
Yeah, we're gonna see Jeff Jones today.
We saw like the very tail end of last night when we were packing up. The lights had just shut off. Jeff was out just in the burnout box, which was sanctioned. There was no one around it. Just like a couple of donuts just to see if the car was good. And so I think he's back in business, honestly.
Ready to rip.
Yeah.
This is saying, what did you say there, partner? Saying, see how many people were wrenching on her car. Yeah. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Like 3 different teams I saw over there. I was sitting with Haley, who is Brian Hopp's girlfriend, and she was like, hey, that's one of our guys. And they're pitted on like the complete other side. So like, but truly, it doesn't matter which competitor it is. When someone's
Dimitri
broken,
was over there.
Yeah, they just want you back so they can kick your ass on the track, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, everybody would rather win a battle fair and square.
Straight up,
like,
yeah, 100%.
Nobody really want, like, don't get me wrong, if you see your name next to a Byron, it's like, hell yeah, cool, whatever. But at the same time, like, you win a Byron no matter what. But if you beat somebody fair and square,
Sweet.
You get off the track with way more confidence. You're ready to go into that next battle with a bigger swinging wang on, and yeah, just a better headspace. So like, you saw it with Brian Hopp in the seating bracket. You saw it with a lot of these like new guys. Like Brian Hopp, you could definitely tell, knowing him and knowing how he could drive this track, he is an animal. He is an absolute animal.
Yeah.
But when you saw him in his first seating run, it was like, fuck it. It's the mental game is getting him.
That's also a lot of car.
It is a lot of car.
Like Wilkerson built him a hell of a car.
And he got Chelsea dialing it in to be even
so
more of a car. And it's like,
on
damn.
like kill mode, and you can see it when he's out there, like with how much you have to drive that thing.
I think the thumbnail today was it's of Hop, and he's literally both front wheels are up,
Nutty.
just straight wheeling, and it's like, all right, dude, well you can't turn.
Yeah, he's got it. Everyone knows Brian knows that he's got it, and I think this was a good round for him to like know he got his lick back. You know, Atlanta was a tough one for him.
Atlanta was a tough one, you know, and I know that he probably had some very scary mental thoughts going into that round, like, you know, like,
well, this is your rookie season.
Doing?
Yeah, rookie season in FD. Like, as Brian has more laps under his belt than anyone I know, but Formula Drift competition is a completely different story.
Yeah,
like, it's a big stage. It's
you
like,
put that light in front of you, it changes everything.
And like, he's got a ton of people rooting for him, so he's probably got a lot of pressure there. So, but hey, he's a rookie and he's already doing great. So.
Look dapper out there, got that fresh haircut, looking good, you know.
The only good thing to come out of the storm is go check out Shutter Slayer's photo set of him in the car. So nice.
Yeah.
Because he got second on the seating bracket.
They did come out good. You know what, Chuck? I'll give it to you on that one, buddy.
Yeah.
You did your job. But yeah, I mean, and then what else had happened yesterday? Who actually got the win? It was Cole Richards got the win yesterday. Nate Chen, first podium ever.
I think well earned, and Cole Richards was on a tear like all day.
Cole was on a tear. He was very fast.
Yeah.
He was very fast, and like.
I was a little bummed about Johnson.
Me too.
Because he was so close, and like the way he entered wasn't how he was doing it all day, and I was like, ah.
Yeah, he tried to really put some cool sauce on.
If it worked, it would have been crazy, dude. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Again, you gambled and you lost.
Yeah.
Part of competition.
Yeah.
I get it.
And at the gambler.
Yep.
FD Gambler. Round 4.
Yeah. What's funny is, so, like, obviously we didn't see Pro go yet, but last year, I was like, so Outer Zone 3 is a killer. It's always been a killer, and I was expecting that to be, like, where everyone was having trouble. Last year, everyone was fine in Outer Zone 3, and then last night it was the same shit, like
it was
dipping tires, getting in the wall, 50-50.
That's because you're pushing it just a little bit further, just inching it out a little bit more, and then like the track conditions changing. It's like, okay, now I really gotta throw it. It's like, ooh, I really did.
Yeah, and it's always been, in my opinion, the sketchiest zone because you come off of that massive Outer Zone 2, and you're expected to be on throttle that entire zone. So you're fucking foot on the floor through the whole thing.
And eventually that wheel speed catches up to you. Right,
and then so you will hot the trot coming across the track, and if you overcook it, there's a concrete waiting for you.
There is.
That's not a good sandwich.
No. What did I think about?
Let's see some comments.
At the dirt off course, do you see them making changes and adding concrete to the course? No.
No, and like if you're in the dirt this is going to be a really hot take and people might not like this. If you're in the dirt, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, a dirt drop in professional competition is not cool. I'm so sorry. You should not be on the dirt. The edge of the zone is the edge of the track. So if you're in the dirt, you are off zone. You're offline. So
It's
stay on
all
the
right,
track.
JC. We're picking up what you were putting down.
Yeah.
I don't think that like what Sarah just said, it's like you're driving down the highway. You can't just decide that you want to fucking yeet to the left. There's a barrier there. Like, it would be cool. It would sure be cool if they added a 5th lane or a 4th lane or even a 3rd one.
Yeah.
But it's not there. You have to abide by the rules, and racing is rules.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the parameters of the track. And
Plus, if they added concrete, they would just go farther off. Like, they would still end up in the dirt. It's just part of it. Like,
yeah, no.
it's not, and there's also not a lot of space. Like, they're using the whole interior of this former drag strip from stands to stands. There's even parts of the grandstands that are closed off to spectators because of how wide the track is. So, like, number one, they can't, and number two, I don't think they should.
Yeah,
right? Like, the showcase of a good lap is being able to dial the car in the zone. The zone's pretty big, and it's cool if you got your tire near the edge of it. It's not cool if you're in the dirt, like, past the edge. So, and in outer zone 2, it's sloped. So if you dip a tire outside of the zone into the dirt, it is gonna suck you right off the edge.
Not only are you're digging in the dirt, but the articulation of your car going in.
Yep, it wants
it's
to like
digging even
take
deeper.
You off.
Yeah, it's like you're like putting a shovel in the ground at sideways with a blowing force to it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a good time. That's why you see a lot of like times overseas, like a lot of the European drivers, like a lot of their courses, they do these crazy transitions right into like a wall, but right before the wall is like a grassy area. And they hit that grass, and you know it's always wet over there, and it's just like mud, and it takes them, and it violently rips the car to the other side. And imagine riding a bike and you hit an ice patch, same kind of feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
Grass is very slick, and the spots they go off right now are dirt for sure, but also really slick because it was mud yesterday.
Yeah, I think it should definitely be a bit more dry out today.
Yeah.
It's pretty toasty.
Yep. But moral of the story, stay on the black part. Stay on the pavement.
And the concrete.
And the concrete.
And then the pavement, and then the concrete again, and then back and forth a few times.
Yep. The center section of the track is the leftover drag strip, so it's concrete. Yep. And then the outer layers of the 8 is the new pavement. So that's another part of this track that's difficult. Like, everyone thinks, oh, it's just figure 8, blah. But it's actually a really difficult track to drive, especially because in the transition, both transitions really, it's concrete and then pavement. So you have to like, but these guys would make it look easy, I swear. Some. What time does it start?
12. The new extension in Outer Zone 2 looks to be a good choice. Yeah, I agree. It gets them to articulate the car and like pitch it in a little bit better, so that way you have a better drive into Outer Zone 3. Oh God, here comes the Adam and Colette drama.
There's no drama, y'all.
I don't think so.
They're chilling.
People are getting on throttle like they need to. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So what's going on? With who? Never heard of them. I know.
Well, Colette is a pro spec driver. We saw her get into an accident last night. Adam Elsie is a pro.
He's out competing today.
I always still want to say pro 1 because I'm an old head and I remember pro 1 and pro 2. But Adam's a pro driver, so we haven't seen him take any laps yet. But he did podium last year.
He did.
So.
Wait, Adam podium last year too?
Did he? Was it the year before that? I might be conflating. That's my bad.
He won with the Mustang. And I think he might have podiumed last year too.
Did he?
I don't know.
I'm going to say I am 86% sure that he podiumed last year. I don't think he won last year.
That's pretty good mathematics.
Yeah, thank you.
He did that real quick.
What do we got here?
People's personal lives are just that, my friends. Personal. That's right. And if the most exciting thing in your life is what's going on in somebody else's, you're a miserable human being.
Also, guys, I don't know if you know this about the itty-bitty state of New Jersey, but New York is like a deep breath away. So, like, there's some people whose Airbnbs are far north. So who knows where they're staying. Like, this is not a very like vacation destination part of the state around the track.
What do you mean? I'm kidding.
So,
Yeah.
so people have Airbnbs at the ocean, the beach. People have Airbnbs. They're kind of far from the track. So just because he's staying a little bit farther, he might have found a sick Airbnb. You don't know. You don't know.
I only got third last year. Got first year before.
Thank you, Devin. Thank you, Devin. Yeah, so my house is an hour west from here, and I consider going home and sleeping in my own bed. And I'm like right on the cusp of like, it's too far to drive late at night, but I want to sleep in my own bed.
Did you go home last time?
No, my friends have a house like across the street. I just stay there. Yeah, they're the best.
You stay with
I owe
Bobby?
them. Yeah, Bobby's house. So, air mattress is fine for little old me.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
There are some years where I would bring my car here and I'd be crashing in my truck.
That's what I feel like. Nate asked me, he's like, "Are you coming back tonight?" I'm like, I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's a possibility.
Yeah. I still have my little tent in the bed and my air mattress is
Oh,
in
I
case.
just fucking recline that driver's seat and I
It's
just
cool.
pass out.
I have to be like, I can't sleep if I'm like in a chair. I have to be like
Oh,
at
I'll
least
tell you,
horizontal.
You get fucked up enough, I promise. You can sleep anywhere. It ain't that bad. It really.
As long as I can be laid out, I'm Gucci. Like one time I may have like took a little bit of a nap on the ground. Just a little one.
Here?
Without, yeah.
The bugs, they were your friends.
It was like 20 minutes. I was like, who's gonna take
Take a little nap. One time I showed up at the Bike shop and literally
Oh my God.
within like moments I just laid down on this concrete floor. I was already
Yeah.
pretty trashed.
Anyone who's ever worked on cars knows that feeling when you're like underneath a car on a creeper and you're like, let me just close my eyes for a minute.
I definitely took a nap, just straight head to the concrete. I was like, yeah, this scene is nice. Front seat sleep crashes are the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long, honestly, if you do that though, and you are intoxicated, make sure that you are in your passenger seat so that the police cannot still get you in trouble.
Yes, and don't
Because-
ever drive after you're drinking. Just backseat it, front seat it,
That's right.
take a nap, sleep on the ground if you want. Just do not drive. It is not worth it, y'all.
Unless
You
you're
can
on the
hurt-
sim.
Yeah, if you want a DD on the sim, have
Have
at
at it.
Let's see how drunk you can sim, but only sim.
How
It's
we-
not worth it because you could hurt someone else, and like you could go to jail. It's very expensive, and you could hurt someone else. Like imagine living with that.
$10,000 at minimum you're looking at. DUI.
Don't do it, friends.
I used to drunk drive in American Truck Sim. Hell yeah. Keys out of the ignition, exactly.
Has anyone ever drunk driven farm simulator or like train simulator? That'd be pretty funny.
I've done farm sim.
Just toasted.
Tell you what, it's hard.
Combining whatever you want.
It's even harder when you don't know how to operate any machine. Like, I don't know what the fuck this combine is doing. Look at all these buttons it's got. What do you mean? Thought these things drive themselves.
Hi guys.
Being sober on farm sim is a crime. Yeah,
Okay.
honestly.
Look at these thumpers. They're thumping in
I
the.
know.
We're in the handicap part of the stands, just real quick before the event starts, and then I'll be bouncing out of here. But people are walking on the thing. That's why it looks like we're in a earthquake or some such thing. For everyone watching at home,
We
it
are
is
in an earthquake.
warmer than yesterday. It is toasty roasty out here.
Yeah, when we got outside of the hotel, I was like, damn.
Ugh,
It's
I
not
know.
even like yesterday. It was like, oh, this is.
Yesterday was nice.
I'm feeling good. Like it was
Yeah.
earlier too,
Yeah.
though. But like I was like, wow, it's a nice breeze. How's the weather forecast? Hot. Just hot.
I think it's gonna be upper 80s today and just like beating sun. So, which is such a bummer because earlier in the week it was like 70 and like a little chilly. But
Got all the gang is starting to show up.
word up, a lot of spotters will spot from this location. I say don't because I feel like you need to see what the judges see. But whatever's. A lot of teams
Hey.
have more than one spotter as well.
Maybe two because it's quick to get out.
Yep.
Like you can come here, crew members can watch and then like see if anything goes wrong and be quick to get back to the pit.
Totally.
Because this is on the pro side. Nothing wrong with Matt Field. Matt Field rips.
Yeah.
He's
we
a
love
good
Matt.
man. Been drunken on mushies, on farm sim, train sim, and car X. Hell yeah.
See, that's a great use for sim.
That is a great use for sim. thought she was gonna make it. I thought she wanted to say something.
Me too. I was gonna step out.
I was gonna say, you have at it. You want?
There's a very pretty girl over here, and I was gonna just take a step back, let her be shoot a shot.
That would be like taking a .50 caliber straight to both of my feet.
Yeah. You don't like shooting a shot? I don't either. I like
Do you even
stare
know?
at somebody.
What do I even say?
I don't know, dude. I literally, my version of flirting is I'm gonna stare at you and hope you're braver than me.
I do like a.
It has never worked.
It's like a quick life flash before your eyes of how life would be together. Ask how much shoes she has. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if we should take any advice on here. We're just gonna sit over here and be quiet, keep to ourselves.
People hate Matt, but I have no idea how dope of a human he is and how much he helps the community. That's what I'm saying. Damn, a long time ago, I think Daigo and Matt almost fisted each other, right? Like, I fist fighted?
I think he meant, we'll just give him the benefit of the doubt.
All right,
that he
Ma,
meant
take it
fist
easy there. Take it easy, Mom. We're not going to do that.
Brake check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm brake checking my life right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm brake checking.
Everybody, take it easy. All right.
All right, thank you. Look at the chat right now.
I can't even afford a female, you know?
Yeah, me neither.
That just bothers me and I can't discern why. It's like, all right, that's fair. You can say that. That is absolutely okay. You are entitled to your own opinion.
Totally.
Literally, like, I would always ask people, like, if they didn't like a certain song, it was like one of my faves.
Yeah.
I would just simply ask them why.
Right.
I don't care. Obviously, I have worse things in life to worry about of why you don't like something.
Right.
But you give a reason.
But
even
hey,
if it's a
I
shitty
mean,
one.
everyone here is fans of drifting. If you come out to an event during the fan time when all the drivers are out greeting fans, if you're like, that guy's like annoying or he rubs me the wrong way, I would challenge you to go like say what's up in a nice way. Like,
Yeah.
hey man, how's it going?
You could be mean.
How's the car feeling? Like ask
be
him
mean.
a real easy layup situation. And they're honestly cooler. I think Matt Field is a really cool dude, but I didn't really know that until I had a conversation with him, is all I'm trying to say.
I've always thought he would be someone I'd admire, just simply because of
Yeah.
his.
I had no opinion,
He's
and then
loud,
when we interviewed
rowdy.
him in Utah, I was like, "This is such a nice dude." Like
Yeah.
he gave us a ton of time, was like
Yeah.
ready to do whatever. Like
I
he was really
need
nice.
to see if he'll give me the Matt Field discount on some heat waves, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, I got in the shower last night and I felt this side of my face. I was like,
Ooh, you're
Ooh,
toasty,
we
brother.
got a little
Do you not have any sunnies? I have an extra
well,
pair.
when the rain came, I think I must have like threw them
Oh my god.
because they were free Nitto ones.
I have a free FCP set. I'm gonna give them to you. Okay? You're gonna wear them.
FCP
Do
it
you
up.
have 2 different vapes?
Yeah, I got blueberry and I got mint.
Just a little flavors change. Nice.
I keep the whistle wet, you know. I heard Steve-O butt chug a gallon of Neft vodka. I'm still waiting to try some. Not
Yeah,
that
okay,
way.
I want to try some the regular sipping way. I'd like to have a nice sip of it, see if it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like the packaging. I think it's sick. I
Do
like that
both
they
at-
support drifting.
Wants me to hit both at the same time. That's a waste. Freddie is a bit shy, actually. Osbo?
I thought he was always polite and nice whenever
Well,
I spoke.
he's
Yeah.
definitely. I could see how he could be.
He's
a
not
little
like a
shy,
wild
though.
man. There's
Yeah,
like,
no.
you know, there's certain ones who are like the Jeff Joneses. Or when he gets in his like wild mode, I like to call him El Jefe Jones.
Oh, what did he say? Seen Matt day after FD Seattle, didn't even realize it was him. Stands up in his truck bed, and I tossed out, "Those ain't drift cars. Where you headed?" All right, I
Nice.
see. Nice, little dad joke action on
Yeah.
Matt Field. Osbo is a perfect sportsman. He is. He's a dapper man. Good for sponsors. Clean cut, good looking man or woman. Good for sponsors. Right off the bat.
Right. Yeah.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but do you really want to see a dude that looks like he just rolled in a grease barrel? Probably not. It's probably not a good sell.
Probably not, but hey, I mean, I like the opposite too, though. You know, you can't have
if
your.
you play into it,
Yeah.
you know,
Yep.
like obviously F1 is the place of you know, suit and
polish.
tie.
Yeah,
like,
I kind of like the drifting's not fully polished.
I will, you know,
and I
do
like that we
think-
got a little bit of a variety.
I would like
you
it if
know?
it got a little more cleaned up.
We got like, and I think everyone's like pretty clean, but some of them are more like very clean cut, very proper, and some of them are more like, you know, the Chelseas of the world who are going to tell you suck in exactly those words or worse to your face.
I'm thinking if we remain the same degenerates,
Yeah.
but cleaned up,
Yeah, like
You know,
shower
maybe-
first.
Did you see that Ryan Turk, his brother, Biddies, and I forget who else. I think it was maybe even Matt Field. They ran like 2.8 miles all around Raceway Park. Like they're doing it in the morning time to just fire up the day.
That's cool.
See?
That's good.
You know, they're working on that image. You know?
I think exercise is very important. I'm not a morning person, though. That is something I'm going to try to learn this year. Is one of my goals is to become a morning person because
You know what's better? 4 in the morning.
Ugh, disgusting. I've been closer to going to bed at that time than waking
That's
up.
what I mean.
Oh, you mean like
Yeah.
don't go to sleep?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, same.
I'm like I've always been a little nocturnal.
That's me. Yeah, if I will gladly wake up 10, 11, and then jam on through till 5, 6, as long as I can sleep. Those 5, 6 hours are way better than going to bed at midnight and getting up at 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I could get 4 hours of late night, like insomnia sleep, 4 a.m. till like 8 a.m.
I need some real sleep.
I would feel better with those 4 hours than I would with a 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. sleep.
I don't know how people who work like.
Oh, will you be my umbrella girl?
For you, I'll think about it. Normally, I would say I'd rather not hold an umbrella. You know, because I drive and I microphone. But for one of our
It's gonna cost you. All
awesome
right?
listeners / watchers, I would.
It's $1,000. Wake up at 4 a.m. to surf all the time. Oh, Olaf wants to be your umbrella
Yeah,
girl.
totally, Olaf. Thank you.
Well,
I'm gonna have
yeah.
I'm gonna be driving more, so you guys will see me a little bit less in front of the camera, just because I'm trying to get my cars back together. Because everyone forgot I wheel, and I think I need to remind them.
Well, that's because you keep them all
I
hibernated.
know, I literally
you
do.
know?
Like I have an S14, no one's ever seen it.
It's like what's the movie that the lady kept their like boyfriend in the house for?
Oh my God.
Misery, right? Where she was like breaking his ankles so he
Holy
couldn't leave.
shit.
You never saw that movie?
No, that's
It's a classic.
horrible.
That's a
I like
classic.
funny movies.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
I don't like horror movies because I'll like stay up and stare at the ceiling and contemplate life.
So you ever hit the close your eyes and hit the ears at the same time? I do
No,
that.
but I did get the new AirPods and they're noise canceling. No joke.
Well, you slap them in during a horror movie. You just get scared. You put some fucking AirPods in. Stephen King movie. Yeah.
Nah, dude, I'm too big of a wuss.
Let's
for
go,
that.
Sarah, for A group. That's
yeah,
Phil.
Totally. I'm gonna have to get out to some Club Loose. I need like another couple weeks, but I'll be back out.
Don't let this distract you from the fact that Hector is. Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly, guys. Let's keep our head in the game.
Camel style. All right, we are about to.
I hear
fucking
him warming up.
Chicken sendies. I'm gonna turn you around so you don't get my point of view. I did that twice yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, I forgot.
Just your face?
Yeah.
Well, they're not. They're happy to see your face.
And then they. Honestly, we don't really lose as many viewers as I would expect when it's just my face.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like fucking. I'm in there.
There's your Osbo. So last night, as we were leaving and watching Jeff Jones do a couple of donuts just to see his car was good, Simon Olsen was just parked at the burnout box.
Yeah.
And I was like, is he trying to get the first laps
Yeah,
of
he was
tomorrow?
supposed
so
to be.
Is he about to be out right now?
Yeah, he should have been. I thought that was gonna be him.
Me too. Are we doing singles today? I think they're just warming up.
Oh, you watched me eat lunch? Hell yeah, brother. Oh yeah, that's when my tooth fucking. Oh, that
Your
was
poor tooth. Is it
rough.
feeling better? I
Right
have
now,
Motrin in my bag. if you
I'm
need
good
it.
right now. I might take you up on the motor, but I will definitely need to eat some. There he
There
is.
he is.
Hey, Olaf. We know.
I was gonna try to roast him for being thirsty, but like, so am I. There's lots of gorgeous people here today, and great driving.
Us are two of them.
Yeah, your lovely hosts.
Did you scare me? Probably. I have that aura. Go live stream the chat with the girls. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get on that right now. Gonna have nothing but success. That was his first run. Jeff Jones. Let's go.
Here's the man. Let's go. That car had a tree on it 2 days ago, guys. I'm stoked. This is prime for an El Jefe podium, dude.
That's awesome. Uh-oh. What are you stealing?
Everything.
Uh-oh.
Our dad's here. He's rooting through a backpack.
He's going through my giblets.
Dude, I like O'Sully too. I'm just saying. Big O'Sully.
The cage.
He's got so many laps of this track, guys.
He does have a lot of laps here.
I like O'Sully. I like Jeff Jones for the plot. Obviously, Adam's a good pick.
What?
Huh?
Is there a guy you don't like?
Me?
Unreal. I'm talking nice about your team, and he's over here. Damn.
But yeah, they so that the roll cage on Jeff Jones's car, they cut out the roof bar, and they had another one. Chris Knapp took out a door bar that coincidentally fits pretty much like a glove.
Yeah,
So-
it was an extra piece, so it had
Yeah.
never been used, so it was legal. And I guess they just said they trimmed it just a tiny bit, and it
Yeah.
fit right in.
Yeah, it was supposed to go into something or
Yep.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff winning would be like when Adam came back after or James Dean at Long Beach last year.
Yep.
Same sort of vibes.
I wouldn't be mad to see a Jeff Jones podium, but he's gonna have to earn it. There's a lot of good driving out here.
Definitely gonna have to earn it still.
Right. I think he's got that hunger, which is the first step.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now. You already forgot about the Dean fire? Sheesh. It was like yesterday. Just kidding. Feels like a long time ago.
It does. Feels like a million years ago. Love to see an Uncle Turkey podium. I feel like he's due for one. He's a local boy.
He is. It would be nice for a little Uncle Turkey podium. A building. We'll see. James Deanie Martini. That's a good one. If a tree can't take out Jeff, who will? Oh, a building.
Dead ass.
So, do you think that they pulled like a slick move? They pulled Amanda's car and his car up, get 2 laps, he just hops out, fucking 1-2 skidoos?
Maybe. I don't know if they're... I'm no snitch, but I don't know if you're allowed to do that.
Well, especially in the warm-ups. If it was regular practice, I feel like it wouldn't be like it would be a problem.
Yeah, I would think. Rome's got it dialed. That was practice, boys and girls. That was good.
I couldn't even think about while I was watching her.
I know. I was funny. I was talking to, who was I talking to? I think I was talking to Victoria. And she was saying how this is the first time like watching drifting not through the lens of a camera. And she's like, I'm seeing so much more.
It really is. It's wild.
Yeah. That green looks great in the sun. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera, but it's very sparkly.
It do be looking sparkly out here at
And
Park.
I was telling her I helped out with the camera in Atlanta, and that was my first time behind the camera, and someone would be like, what do you think about that run? I'm like, dang, I have no idea. Like, I don't know what I even saw.
Truly don't know. It's like,
I was worried about keeping the cars in frame, and like I've watched thousands of laps of drifting, and I have no idea.
Yeah, like you'll see like the lead car,
Yeah.
like you'll notice like, all right, the lead car looked pretty good,
Yeah,
and it's like, oh, what the fuck happened back there? Oh no, Dilly.
Oh no! I hope that car's okay. That's another one. Gorgeous color. Car looks great. If you're here, make sure you swing by his pit and check it out.
Yeah.
Really, really pretty car.
Last round with that wrap on.
Yeah. Yep.
Where my dude Diego Santos, he's coming soon.
Diego Santos.
everybody, Matt Field.
There's the man.
So Hurst has Manoa for the top 32, and they were like talking, and
Yeah.
it's like, you know, I know he does really good runs, like,
Yeah.
you know, but I'm not gonna look at his car going crazy, and if he flops or something, I'm just gonna run home.
That is his driving style.
Especially as of lately,
Yeah.
Hurst has been.
You kinda have to.
He's a little crazy out here.
Oh no. Mr. Cheeks.
So he was talking about like making his car lighter.
That's another one of my favorite cars, so I hope he's okay.
Look at you.
Not quite getting the cars in frame. That was me, everybody.
It's alright. It's all that count. Kept it smooth. Hopefully that breeze keeps up all day. That would be magnificent.
Y'all, it's gonna be hotter than hell's backboard down here. There's your Diego Santos for you guys.
Right there in the
That
flesh.
was gnarly. From the way he threw that into outer three, I thought he was going to over-rotate, but he didn't.
You didn't.
Definitely way too shallow,
Came
but
up-
it's practice.
Came,
It's
came up a little
practice.
shallow. Not a problem. Not a problem.
I'm not a cop. Do what you want in practice.
I don't know how to pronounce that one.
Me neither.
Yvette. Yeah, D-Mac, I clean it up a little though. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. It's all right. First one. I'd love to see Diego in his Lambo. Yeah, that would be cool. Is this guy dying? Holding on for dear life. Like in Storm came and went. Nice. Love that caddy. Hell yeah.
It's actually a Corvette underneath,
It is.
if you guys did not know.
He's
Fun
got,
fact.
He's got actually cool headlights.
Oh yeah? I haven't seen it yet this
They're,
round.
they're 3D printed. They're black this time with just like little LED things in them.
Oh, cool. Okay, Adam. Frank wants to know our underdog podium pick of the day.
Dylan Hughes.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm saying Jeff Jones.
Yeah.
He's definitely an underdog.
Yeah, he is.
But I'd like to see there's a good amount of underdogs. I agree with your Dylan assessment.
Yeah, I don't think he's really like like everybody's good. It's
Yeah.
hard to say like
It
who
is hard to
like
say.
an underdog. Is the room.
Who's an underdog? Everyone except for what?
James Dean.
James Dean.
Yep. Yep. And Frederick Osborne.
Adam, I don't know if Adam's an underdog anymore. Adam rips at this track, guys. Love him or hate him, his laps are on point.
Yeah, I don't count him as an underdog at
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
man driving angry, brother.
Yeah.
There's another underdog for you. I'd like to see him do good.
Yeah. He was looking very speedy on Thursday for the little bit of practice that they did get to do.
Yeah.
Jack is your underdog pick. Not a bad one.
Jack's a good one. Jack's been looking good. I'm going to need to see him a little bit more aggressive, I think, if he wants to win, though. Just a little bit more.
Gonna be a good battle, yeah.
I fit with raspberries.
All right. Hopefully in like 12 minutes there's some sort of a timeout because Nate wants me to try to cross the track.
Oh, boy. Anything I can get for you before you depart? I got you 2 Red Bulls yesterday. Big secret. One's in my cooler.
Is
You
it
want
really?
another orange one? Yeah.
Oh shit. I think I'm okay right now.
Oh, no. El Jefe.
Through the smoke. Bold move. Bold move. Who donated? Console. Hell yeah, buddy. Thank you. You fixed the fuel issues, so time to put it on kill mode. That's right.
Thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. So
Man.
where are you supposed to be running?
What?
Where are you supposed to be running to?
Now
Other
where all
side?
the Larry Ducklings just went to.
Larry Ducklings. Oh, Sully. Oh my god. Beecham's all hot to trot over there. I hope the car's okay. That if we could see the hit from across the track, that was kind of hard. Sully just looked like he was charging.
Yeah, it looked like it wasn't too hard. It looked
Yeah.
like it was just front wheel contact.
Yep.
So,
Why doesn't Ken Block's daughter join? We'd love to have her if she wants to get into drifting. That'd be so cool.
that would be cool.
I'm sure she's a wheelman, so I'm sure she'd be great.
The whole freaking family.
Whole family is like
Yeah.
naturally talented behind the wheel.
Well, because like
What
the
is it?
smoke
What are their
bumps.
Leah?
Yeah, I
Leah?
drive really hard.
Yeah, Leah's the oldest one who drives. She's doing F1 Academy.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
And my crazy opinion here, guys, is if you can get behind the wheel of a drift car, it teaches you a lot of good car control that you can use in other motorsports. That's just
I would agree.
my hot take.
I would have to agree there.
But it's also hard for the driver.
Remember that one? What was that? A Netflix show that was on during COVID.
Have you ever been in a car before?
Yeah. No, it was like a competition.
Oh, where Diego was from.
I think so,
And
yeah.
Sarah Harrow.
Yep.
Was, yeah.
Anyway, whatever that show was, that's kind of my Roman Empire because if you saw, it was a bunch of different racers from different backgrounds, and the drifters like mopped the floor with everybody.
That's true.
So that was my,
And
that was
it's
my
like
thing.
less
I was
fear.
like,
It's like, oh, car's fine.
oh, you don't think it's a motorsport? Okay. Oh, hyperdrive. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
that's
so
it,
much,
yep.
guys. Yeah, hyperdrive. All the drag racers were talking a big smack,
Yeah.
and then they.
It's like, oh, you guys don't know how to
Yeah, I was
control
like,
once you break
ooh, spicy. But yeah, so that just for me like helped solidify drifting as like a legitimate motorsport. Look at that little golf cart tow action. Drop it in the chat if you missed the tractor from Atlanta.
I I know. I told him I was gonna try to do a cool tractor at Jersey, but the Kawasaki actually
the
has
Cowie
had to
edit?
been out twice.
I know. That's
Yeah.
the worst. When you see the forks coming out, you know your day is toasted. I think he'll be fine.
Who is Sarah?
I don't know. Who is you?
That was like when Jared last night when they were chanting Herbie and Jared's on the mic and he said, "Who's Herbie?"
Oh my god, offended. Let's give him a hard time on that.
Oh,
today.
I'm
You should
absolutely
know who
gonna.
Herbie is, brother.
I'm
Herbie is Herbie Media.
I'm baffled. I was quite baffled. It's like, damn, bro. All right, I'll remember that.
I was so excited. I was gonna come over and say hi, but then they started spraying champagne, and I was like, nah, nope. There's no way I'm gonna be
They kept
sticky.
it tame. I got more sprayed by Jerry
Really?
than them. Yeah. It's got a little flapper going
Someone
on.
commented. They said I'm your sister. I'm actually not Herbie's sister. We're
yeah.
friends. We met through drifting. How many years ago?
Quite a few.
Yeah, a bunch.
Yeah.
Herbie shoots cool stuff. I drive cars mediumly sometimes.
And announces.
Oh, yeah, I
and
announce too, and I
not judge.
Work for an aftermarket parts company. I've never judged.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would like me as a judge, but I prefer announcing because that way I can just yap and I don't have
Yeah.
to make the hard choices.
Yeah, you're just saying your opinions.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Here we go. Here we go now. We're also coworkers. We work together on a bunch of shoots now.
That's right.
Hyperfest,
Who said that?
all the FDs.
Sound One Motion confirms she is in fact not Herbie's sister.
No,
That's
we are
right.
not related.
Sound One Motion.
We're both
did a
Irish
DNA
though,
test. That's
so we
right.
got that.
He snuck into our houses, scraped our toilets. Is the girl in the background the commentator for E-Town Gamblers? Yes, she is. That
You
is
got
Sarah.
it, Dylan. That's me. We don't really have a lot of we don't have a camera on us, so no one ever knows what I look like. But me and Mike Perez, Mr. Perez. Oh hi. East Coast to School.
Boondock Saint Sarah. Best movie ever.
That's a good movie. That's a really good movie.
It's not just competitive anymore. Oh, talking about fucking Federico.
Oh. Ah, I know. Federico's such a nice guy, so it's such a bummer. But yeah, that car is not competitive. Here we go, Jack. Here we go, brother. Dude, that was a lap.
You got Rome. Let's go, Jack. Hell yeah.
Yep.
That was a good run. That
was a good run.
Good run from.
Really well
both.
done.
Brandon.
Brandon
coulda
was a good in the
coulda
chase
got
as
a little
well.
bit closer,
Yeah, a little
but he
bit.
mimicked nice.
End of 2, he was close.
Yeah.
They asked our thoughts on the podium last night for Pro Spec. I think he well earned. We talked about it a little bit in the pre-show. Cole Richards, yeah. He was driving like a madman yesterday, so I think he earned every bit of that top of the box.
No?
Yeah, he earned it.
I think so too.
Nate earned it.
Yeah, Nate was doing really, really well too. Cole was just absolutely dialed.
Not him.
Oh yeah, he's only 21.
Is he?
Yep.
I thought he was younger.
Oh boy.
Haley kind of put the brakes on him.
A little bit. Haley got into some action in that spot, so I think he might be a little beat Johnson. Nate Chen beat Johnson, and I think a lot of it, not saying Nate Chen didn't drive well because he did, but I think a lot of it had to do with Johnson's entry.
Uh-oh. Whoa, nice
Hey,
save.
Rebel Drifter, are you a BMW hater? You have to tell us.
Bad? You got the towel going
bit.
too?
Oh my gosh, sourdough sucks. What a hot take.
That bald head, dude. I just get the mark right here.
Yeah.
I look like a goofball.
At least you got a little bit of shade over here.
A little for now.
Yeah.
This is supposed to only be for 30 minutes, but
Oh shit.
I think it'll be a little longer.
Yeah, they don't have a break for another 40 minutes. Yeah, Loco Serial said it. Unfortunately, Jerry did mess up his entry. He was looking really good all day. He tried to do something super aggressive and it just didn't stick. I don't think that's the only reason he won. I think it was, or that Nate Chen won, but I think it was a big contributor. It would have been way closer if he had done a sick entry.
If not one more time.
Right, yeah, it probably would have been one more time territory. But there was some great driving going on in Pro Spec last night.
It really was.
I'll tell you that much for free. Two younger media guys are wondering how to get out into the middle. They have vests, but I don't know the path because I didn't go out there.
You have to go towards the start. So go that way, come out and then go around. And where they take off, that's how you have to come out that way.
Where were you? End of.
I was in the first bunker. This one.
Oh, so you were like right here for Colette still.
I was.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I think me put it up.
Oh no.
I don't know if he did.
That was wild.
It was definitely.
It feels like it.
Doesn't help that
Definitely
they're
not
just, like,
nearly as
making a
cool.
ramp.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
seemed like
yeah.
everybody that got in there got dicey.
Yeah. We really guys like you going to the beach.
Sorry. nice sounds.
Yeah, love it.
Nice and smooth.
Thanks for watching, Luke, and everybody else. We appreciate you guys.
Oh, you're in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shelly did go for a ride in
That's
seating. It was
like-
nice to see them get the car back together and get back out.
Like it just sucks. Like, he was upset. Thanks.
The chat is wondering if you get your best shots from practice or competition,
I think they had
or like what's your favorite thing to shoot?
comp.
Comp? Yeah, I think they drive harder in comp. That's probably why. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, practice anymore. Since James Dean has been back, I think
Yeah.
it's definitely amped up quite a bit, and,
For sure.
and also with Field being
Yeah.
like he is practicing. He wants to know how everybody's gonna act,
Yeah.
what he could do, what he can't do. What are you laughing at? What did they say? Oh, best shots in the back? Is that what it is?
Oh no! Oh great heavens! Oh brother.
It's a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be with
Yeah, we saw some LZ laps.
yeah.
You don't get a lot of prayer.
And it's
What the hell?
running
Put
so
downward
long.
dog?
It's really
What are you
hard
guys
to
What are you
turn.
guys doing in there? Keep it respectful.
Oh.
Oh.
So, all right.
Okay, my bad. We didn't see your comment.
yeah.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Yep.
Yoga's good. Great way to start the day.
Hit a downward dog. Yep.
Hit a downward dog,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Make sure you walk your dog out first, though. Can't be like doing full stretch. Make sure you warm up.
BMW, I am the pivot point.
Those Z cars seem so
it was
slow
really
out
here.
here. It's like
It's
very
just
slow.
about it.
I think they made it just so that way it's not as
Relationship to like my steering.
Kill mode?
Yeah.
What I'm feeling.
a little easier to drive.
Yeah.
All that. Yeah.
How close do you think we are to see the first electric drift car in pro? Well, we already did.
We already did. And hilariously enough, the reason why we don't see him is because apparently we don't have the fire suppression equipment to put out an electric car fire. Shout out to Travis Reeder. That's who tried to bring one into FD.
And he gave it all she had.
He did. It was a cool car. Not a fan personally, but that's just because I like big stupid V8s. So I'll take responsibility for that.
Hell yeah, boys.
Mr. LZ,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
Is that
was-
his nickname when he's going full send, Mr. LZ? That's a good one. Yeah, dude. The dude's ripping.
And here, zero.
Have you driven like
That was impressive on both of them. Great lead, great chase.
Matt's gonna
Yep.
drive my car tomorrow.
LZ's got a lot of laps here too. So he was at the Riverside event that was here, LZ World Tour.
Oh, Marcos, don't feel like an idiot, dude.
No.
That thing literally, how many events did it see? 2?
Yeah, barely that, and it was a lot of years ago. So it was like a blip on the radar. So yeah, we're just nerds about this stuff.
It
That's all.
showed up to 2 events, and I think
Yeah.
genuinely it didn't even really get through. A little cut of the line for Ben at the end, but
A little bit. Yeah, you don't want to chop the line at the end. We can see that like really well up in the suites, which is where the judges are. So you want to make sure you're nice and smooth and deep in that outer three.
overall it definitely was a
if
a
I'm gonna
bit
be
better of a
having a
of a
Corvette,
run
I have
from
to
the
have a
last one.
practice drive
Totally.
Corvette, so it's like,
About mine.
I should have brought yours. Then I had to go to Cali and pick it up.
There you go. Take it back to us.
12:38. All right, we're 8 minutes past 30-minute timer. Oh, look, your interview. First thing on my screen.
See you later.
How much you sell
With
for?
Brian. That was impromptu.
That's the one that,
That
Chuck,
Chuck
was
was
trying
like-
to do. All right, so Brian. Shit.
Yeah. It's been hard to find one.
Yeah,
They're going.
Sounds like a record player. He needs to
Even
find
just
his
like
groove.
very
Nice.
fast. Like so many people that are
You're like
partying them out.
$500. I was like, I don't know about $500, guy.
Bro.
It's like,
Like,
in and
what
out.
is
Hell yeah,
Nobody
go
would
Rudy.
sell it right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I'm like, how much?
Thank you.
Thank you for a donation. First person shooter cheat.
Got this up for fucking 2 years.
Chi.
Cheat.
I got like $5 grand. I'm like,
What,
Hey,
Pearl?
cheat. You owe me money.
Oh no.
That's all right.
Looks like
Coben
Mata
was-
had some sort of car failure, pulled out a drift, and Rudy Hansen got right in the front wheel.
Mountain sensor failure right out of 2. And,
Jeez. And as an S chassis owner, I will say BMW superior chassis because of
and I
how
was like trying to
like
scoot over
weak
to
front
as much
ends
as I
the
can,
S
and I
chassis
think
have.
But I thought that
They have good
that was gonna happen. I also
Yeah,
Alaska
totally.
was behind me when my throttle body failed between 1 and 2, and the same thing. And I was like,
The
I
car
know
looks
I can
okay,
come over
though.
Here, but it's like pulled to the
Here it
left
goes.
and continue on. But it's just like something like that where the car just dies out. It's like, fuck. Here's the scan. Oh yeah, I mean,
You're gonna have a bad time.
yeah. I'm more worried about them. Like I don't want to rush their cars, you know.
That's a Lion King reference. Hey, nothing. What's the matter with
Yeah, it's
you?
also coming from like all the trip stuff. Like you have so much respect for everybody in the car. You're like, oh man.
Nice.
If
know
I
what's
hit
sad? They
something
took out the
sorry,
whole,
I
like,
feel absolute shit,
That
but-
scene in the cartoon one
Well, I
where he's
thought
like, what do you want me to do? Dress and drag and do the hula?
They
And then he
took it
does the
out?
whole song and they took it out of the new
Really?
one. Yeah.
Pretty good run for her, Sky. Yeah.
Recreate a movie without ruining it. Challenge impossible. Truly.
I know. I think they didn't want to offend anyone, but I think that was one of the funnier scenes.
Yeah.
And they sing the whole song.
Lilo and Stitch. were
Are you aching? Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah,
For
it's good.
some bacon. Yum, 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 yum. He's a big pig. You could be a big pig too. Oi!
I'm my sister.
You're my sister. Baby.
God damn.
Dude,
I'm
Uncle Turkey had that shit in kill mode in the chase.
Yeah, Gilmore Sully, dude. He is just listening to him on his throttle decisions. is
Love it.
just fucking aggressive.
It is.
There is like no. It's clutch in, throttle still
Yeah.
in. Like fucking feeling her out. Like
He's right. He's hungry.
yeah.
He letting her eat, you know?
Well, he didn't make it in at Orlando, right?
I don't think so,
Yeah, I
no.
think-
That was a
yeah.
bummer.
Wish I could drift my S13 all the time. Damn tires are so expensive. Yeah.
They are.
You can get KA, and you could just do fucking crazy drifts all the time, dude.
It's true.
Stock KA 15s on that baby.
Yep. Scootin' bootin'.
You'll be the coolest guy in town.
Best and worst thing that ever happened to me was when my car was hungry for 18s. Because they feel real good, but they expensive.
If you launch the car.
Yep. Get the Ling Long tires, bro. That,
Yeah,
Macho
dude.
Muchos, whatever. What's the
Machu
other one?
Picchu's, whatever they're called.
Next big crash, I would move. Yeah, I know, Nate. Well, it's crazy. There hasn't been a big crash.
Dude, Jack. Man, he is freaking dialed. Whoever said Jack Shanahan in the chat, like, I get it, dude. He's absolutely cooking. LZ's good too. Can't have a good chase without a good lead. Dying on that hill.
Yes, tires.
Please remove the BMW. Rebel Drifter's a certified BMW hater. Dude, it is. It's a good chassis, man.
Jacked around. All right.
Yeah, exactly, Scott. Jack's transitions are nuts. Everyone's getting real comfy in 3 now.
They are. They're feeling it a little bit better.
They are.
Mo better.
Who's got a bush latte out in the middle of the day? That's wild. Who's got a bush latte?
It's off day. It's off day.
Okay.
I would too.
It's fucking hard right
Hey, you
now.
guys-
Yeah.
I would be doing the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure that'll be a pyramid.
Got it.
What do you mean it's afternoon?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
gotta get it done.
Yes, I have no work today, so I'm good.
You guys work the Do you play like the sound clip of the drive? Right? Because this probably is really amazing. Like the entry and then it's the light off. Yeah,
Ooh, that's Daigo Saito right there.
yeah, he's getting back into it, you know?
Yeah, you guys should for sure do that.
That'd be funny. He
Because
said
they
we
do
should.
they do it to F1 drivers, and
Yeah,
they sit there and
guess
they're
the
like,
track.
yeah, and they'll like guess it, but it's like I bet you could do them on it. They would
Oh,
find
Get a
it.
sound clip of them driving, but don't show them the clip, shows only the audio, and see if they can guess the track. He was saying this one probably would be pretty easy.
Yeah,
I think I
yeah.
could get this one.
Yeah, this one's.
Go
yeah.
pull like a couple of clips of different cars throughout the track, and just
Yeah.
go to the drivers and say like, what
Yeah.
track were you at when
It would be
Yeah.
even better if it's their car. Like, hey, here's
Yeah.
your car doing a
Yeah.
lap. What track is this? I bet you they get it.
Yeah, especially
Because there's
if
probably
it's-
really unique, like they understand, like because they're listening to the car light off in front of them.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Nothing major happening in practice. A couple bumps and bruises out here, but for the most part, everybody's pretty Gucci. So it's good news.
mistakes during this practice?
It's good. I will definitely be at Clutch Kickers rounds. I have like one conflict for scheduling. I got a wedding, but other than that, I'm gonna be there.
She'll be there.
We'll see you guys July 4th. Literally.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Clutch Kickers already had a round.
They did? Yeah, they weren't. So, to be fair, they didn't really market it that good just because it was kind of like coming back in a hurry. It's at Mid-Pond. The first round was really fun given the, lack of social media about it. No one really knew what was going on. But they're going to do better next time, I believe, with like promoting it and all that. So, it was fun. I thought it was great. I think if anyone's thinking about coming out as a driver, they should definitely do it. It's good. It's a good time. Good payout, too.
Is it still 100K?
I don't believe it's that much, but it's a decent payout. Like Taylor Hole hustled some money out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he show up with his Monte Carlo?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, which also is a Corvette underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty neat. Substack was cooking, dude. Totally.
Rebels buying a Supra. Is legit. 4th of
That's-
July weekend, yeah.
Yep, it is.
Did they stream it? Yeah,
The
they streamed
4th
it.
is, they do stream it if anyone wants to, while they're kicking back at the barbecue, throw it up. It is a stream. Oh, that was Herbie. Herbie's the cameraman. I'm just
What did I
yapping
do?
next to him. He said, "Nice job." Oh, I think he was being sarcastic. Wait, I can't tell. Never mind. No, that was not me. Can't take credit for good camera work. That's all Herb.
All right, after this run, though, I do have to go to
Yeah, that's fine.
to hopefully SOPA, and then I will be across over this.
Okay, that's chill. Good talking with everybody. Because it's almost over, right?
I don't know what time it is.
1:15.
Really?
Yep.
Jesus Christ. All right, chat, we're gonna go on a fucking journey. Going in Hell yeah. Good for you.
Well, I can get. Am I allowed over there without a vest? I don't think so. Yeah, so I'm not allowed over there without a vest, chat. So you're gonna have Herbie until we do the break walk.
we'll see you soon.
See you later, guys.
The checkerboard. No, but even closer. Yeah. Oh no. Get away! Fucking Jared, dude.
Is the camera on the ground somewhere? There it is. Not doing any work. Just putting your camera on the ground. It's
On the duck. Walter, we got Loco said that you're looking hot in your glasses. Dapper. Are we getting a year's worth of exercise in one? Yeah.
Went off. I got fucking covered.
Did you?
It hurt.
I bet, dude. Those things, like when it's actually in there and you hear them hitting the bleachers, that is not good. No bueno.
I was so tired it didn't feel.
Yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah, at least his driver.
Today too, man. I am hurting today. Yeah. This camera spot sucks. Hell yeah, brother.
Let us see the tree behind him.
There you go. Next up, I'll just go stand right on the entry, right in the box, so that way you just for that gentleman, we'll get the best looking view of the house. I'll get ran the fuck over. Yeah, I'll do a little third person grab onto one of the rear ends of the car. Go for a fucking stroll. It would be sick if it was 11:30 already tonight. Or some sort of shape. No problem, Lisa. Thanks for being here. Fucking debris. Definitely a bit warmish over here. He just wanted to do another lap real quick. He was trying to get another lap in real quick. Bennett's definitely getting dialed in. I tried doing donuts in a Cybertruck and it got angry at me. I couldn't even imagine what it wanted to do to you for having any bit of fun. They're 116 degrees where I lived last week. Golly. Do I adjust exposure or expect that Mother Nature?
Yeah, 215, I think.
Sheesh.
Did Adam and Jimmy Oaks break up?
Yeah. I thought this ended in 10 minutes.
That's the best wiring I've seen in my life.
The best what?
The wiring for the
Oh, I
taillight, you never break.
Taillight hangout for dear life. It really was. It was. Just bump the budget.
That's the screw. What color is it? It's metal color.
Fucking dying. Right, I want to cross. I don't know. No rhyme or reason. Somebody's got to fuck up. time to move now. That sucked. That was a deep hit. All right, we're gonna wander though now.
You wouldn't happen to have any more. I have.
Came prepared. I was like Nate last night. It's like take water. I'm like, I still want to stop at Wawa. I'm like, I don't take enough waters that I need. Like, I feel too guilty. I'm like, I come out with half of a fucking case of water for me.
Yeah.
And it's like, it looks bad, but I am out here all day. Like, you won't see me again. But like, I still feel bad.
I used to. I don't anymore. Water is like the cheapest thing.
That's
Buy a case of water is like what, $10?
not even, yeah.
So nerds.
All right, it's the Andy Show, brought to you by Andy. This is Andy. Shit, you tighten it.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
here's your pins. What are we doing? This is the Andy Show. Go. Action, Andy.
Action!
Action. Action.
That's it.
What happened?
Like they're out of 3 and they're dirt dropping. It's like,
That was wild. It was like last second.
yeah. It is anything except for dirt. And
Shelly didn't do anything but the dirt either.
Is that the guy from the Lost Guns YouTube channel? Hi, Mom. Hi, Mama Herbie. Andy's mustache is too much for my bandwidth. Andy, comments? They said your mustache is too much for their bandwidth.
Is he trying to sit down? I can't say that on TV.
And that's Ian McCollum from Lost Forgotten Weapons. Sarcasm. Smiley face. Stop mean mugging. Tell me what to do. It's the Andy Show. Shout out to the Netherlands. Right.
Hell yeah, Milwaukee.
Shout out Milwaukee. Oh, you don't have your hat on. Hi, Mom. Any intros? Who's photographer for who kind of thing? This is Andy. He shoots for Andy, and I'm Chuck, and I shoot for Chuck.
Chuck also shoots for Andy.
Hi, I'm Chuck, and I shoot for Andy. Hi, I'm Andy.
I did.
They're gonna be so confused. Andy and Chuck, like, look at me. This is my channel now. I mean, it's been my channel. You know what I'm saying? It's all right, Herbie. Herbie's the talent. Hi, Andy. Hi, Chuck. Hi, night shift. Who's night shift? You know night shift? Hi, night shift. This is for us to enjoy the cars before they start screaming on the mic for hours straight. Yeah. Feels like we're on a dating show.
We are. Me and Chuck kissed already. I don't think I was supposed to say that.
That's just to tell everybody. I feel like the guy on the left stole my lunch money from age 7 to 33.
Is that you?
Is that me?
You're on my
Oh,
list.
fuck. I'm on the left.
Alright, how am I?
There's some
gonna-
porn stars. Ford can't speak, having a stroke. Hello from St. Martin. I've been to St. Martin.
I think it's a fake place.
Yeah, it's a fake place. And it looks like Jack Shanahan. It's actually Jack Shanahan in drag. How are we doing? It's hot. You usually skip this part? That's
This is our
okay.
stream now?
This is our stream.
No,
Herbie's taking a break.
I'm thinking about how I'm gonna be able to do this. And I don't think I'm gonna.
Herbie's taking a break.
I don't.
Bro has no neck. No, I have no chin.
I don't want to do shit right now. All right, I need to shoot now.
Work time. Sorry.
Gotta go. How's the tooth situation? It's all right now. I'd actually put it. It's I haven't pissed it off at all, so it's at a. I'll leave it at a 0 right now.
I feel like he probably goes home and doesn't move for like a week. He just won't tell us.
Something. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Be money.
It was the cable.
The back of his head so sunburned he can't move.
I'm bonkers FPV. I'm super bonkers FPV. Nice. Colette. Boyfriend good. Chris Jackson, recruit chief of the year. Honestly, this exposure changes are worse than being in Florida, and that's not how New Jersey should be. It shouldn't be hotter and harder to expose.
What is going on?
Oh, I see what you're. Nice, Tyler. No, not that style. Too much practice. Yeah. Well, they didn't really have any on Thursday, so. What are major technical differences between Pro Spec and Pro cars? Pro Spec cars are limited to 255s. So that's really like the biggest. Steering rack position. I wouldn't, no steering rack position.
Yeah, he had a hernia surgery.
Steer. What? Are you 359 turn limits? Yeah. They said you lost your head.
I lost my head?
That's what they said. I don't know. Difference between a Pro 1 and Pro 2 car is significant under the surface. Well, yeah, under the surface, yeah. But I mean, some Pro Spec cars are also very just one step away from a Pro car. Oh, it focused, nice. People don't like to build drift Camaros anymore. ECU trans and wheels. Can't have sequential and Pro Spec. He's gotta start figuring it out because he's got James Dean. So I gotta get my bully on. It's Andy in the frame again. Oh shit, it was Chuck. You got me. Yo. Nice. Now you can sue them when they hit the clipping point and say that you hit me.
I'm gonna start putting direct stickers on all the flippers.
Nice.
said, where about my water? He said, is it in
Wish
that
we had
water?
that breeze from yesterday. Yeah. You know, somebody just left that shit on, dude, you know? Yeah, I mean, you really don't need to spend too much on a sim anymore. You can get even, you know, spend a little bit more money, get like an Alpha Mini or the new Alpha Evo, like the base model one. And just buy some Logitech, you know, shifter pedals and some eBay handbrake. I mean, the track is fine. There's nothing to fix on the track. It's when you go off the track, that's when all the problems happen. Do you go live for Toddler 0 and 16? I'd rather watch here without the FD commentary. I haven't streamed the actual comp. One, it's like a, fuck my ass. Yeah. You're good. Everybody does. Do not take my spot. We're about to be in for a rude awakening, everybody.
What's going on, bro?
Say hi to Adam Rivera. I don't know who Adam Rivera is to say hi to him. And I'm sorry if I should know who that is.
I know.
That is Yogi. He's alive. Fanatec to me used to be the king until Simucube, SimMagic, and other brands started becoming way more accessible. Moza came out. They sucked for their first year. They came back. They fixed all of their issues that they might have had. One of them being a huge problem with, like, if you had to send it in to get fixed, it would take like months to get back. Like their customer service skills were abysmal. Fast forward, they saw the problem and they fixed it, rectified that real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Walters, he's around. So I heard as well, testing the waters. Yeah, honestly, and now like every brand really isn't shit. Minus Logitech. Rumble strips on the outer zones right next to that. That would just make it even looser out there. VRS. How you feeling, Yogi?
A lot better.
I had no idea.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to bring attention to myself. Because, like, they shut down the show because of me. I was like, fuck that. So I was, like, walking to the EMT. I'm like, I'm okay.
Damn, man.
They're going to kill me if I stop practice.
Yeah. It's that Timu Chan.
Every time your stream goes this way, I'm just like,
Dude. I put Logitech in.
if you guys are ever curious and you watch Formula Drift at home, other stream that's going on YouTube is this guy.
Hi.
Daily
Herbie.
Driver Media.
I'm Herbie.
He's Herbie.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys.
His name's Herbie, and stay the fuck out of his way.
I'm just another one of you guys.
So you're not going to get a good shot because of us, right?
It's not a problem, not a problem. That's why they made focus hold for a reason, you know? Not a problem. You guys are in and out in no time. Oh, no, no, no. Whoa, what a save, what a save. I saw that time, I was waiting for it.
I'm gonna wave every time it comes by me now.
Yogi can drift on sim good also, somebody said, because they're talking about sim stuff.
Is that Malachi?
That is JC Motor Works.
Oh yeah. That's the homeboy.
That's
He fills the nitrous bottles for Formula Drift. Fun fact.
I did not know that, honestly. That was a toy with a good save, and Trent Beecham coming through. Trent Beecham was looking like a missile staring directly at that wall, and he did it. He locked it up, he pulled that handbrake, and all he did was just tap his passenger rear wheel. Where's Gary King Jr. when you need him? Uh-oh. Wow, we're going that fast. Beecham's car reminds me of the white monster. It really does, honestly. It does. And this is wild. I cut my nails on Tuesday, and these things look like I do fucking terrible drugs for fun. Corbano loses. What's this? Use. Oh. Nice. I drift pro style cars on it. I understand the return seat thing. Yeah. Yeah, the VDC 5.0s. Sheesh. Proper units. not be messing around. Or you see, Ben is cooking. That was solid, baby. This might be it, dude. You know, it took LZ New Jersey to figure out that Mustang. This might be the moment for Benny. Him and we're going back to what we were talking about earlier, like underdogs for the day. I would put him and Dylan, like I said, not really an underdog, but Ben has been doing it good in practice all year for the most part. He just crumbles in comp. Yeah, I mean, again, it's just that all of a sudden you got to turn on that mental game, and it's a whole other variable of hell, you know. Psych stressing, yeah. Put a video out on the zone changes they made to this track this year. So much better in my opinion. Hell yeah. They're apparently, like, it seems like they're doing little minor adjustments to each of the courses, and they seem to be quite good. Damn, throwing all angle. Yeah, that was sick. Manoa's chase, sick. Take the new steering box thing. Yeah, Manoa ripped right there. Brad Dan put down a solid lead for Manoa to rip right there. They, I should know what elote is. That's like the, is that the like street corn type shit? Is that that good type style? Some of the cheese I've been making, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yellow mail all
I
over.
feel like grinding on my eyeball right now. That's one of those on the
Is that
floor,
dude
like,
smoking
"Oh,
a
God."
joint? Which one? Which one? Nobody's out here smoking a
All right,
doobie.
guys, in the next 5 to 10 minutes.
I would have
moving
mentioned that I
way.
smelt it
When we do
before.
run, it'll be at the record flag. So salute and run.
Damn.
I know this is not his name, but is Malachi in there?
He probably is. We have 1,500.
Malachi. I know you're in here, Malachi.
Hey, it's Malachi. Pulling for 777. Hell yeah. Room for it's tough, you know, especially like the longer that you're doing this, you know, shooting, crewing, whatever. Part of just being in the sport, you come very close with a lot of these guys, and you don't really want to watch anybody suck.
Do it again. Just. We don't see anything because he's here anyway.
It's true. Well, that's what I focus on. That's why I'm just like, it's such a quick moment that it's a splash screen, like a subliminal message popping up.
I can't wait to go back on the stream and just like, dude, I keep forgetting that we're going to Oregon together next week.
I know. I'm excited.
Don't worry, I'm gonna wine and dine you.
Some video.
Oh, luckily we're actually landing at near the same time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but taking off, you're 4 hours later.
Okay. I mean, it's not a problem. I'm on the east. Everybody, if you don't know Yogi, go follow Yogi, Phase 2 Yogi on Instagram. You'll find him
Rubbing his
on
nipples on stream.
the Assetto world. He is very talented. He's been only simming for about a year now.
And then I went ice drifting with Frederick Hospital.
And life just flipped upside down.
Don't worry, guys. I've done this on sim.
Yeah.
You know who killed it out there? Is Tyler. Tyler K.
Oh yeah.
He was just like, we got the one sight lap, and
Yeah.
he's like, all right.
I got on the sim with Yogi and pretended to be Ben Hobson, and then I saw I was, and he, you got him. Am I wearing earplugs? No. I just have so much brain power, it pushes the pressure and all the sound out of my ears. How's the heat out there today? It's pretty rough. Adam is looking very smooth. Picnic basket. Sorry, need the old tripod.
After this run, we'll be going
Top Irish sim drifter Alan Hines is a wild card in Drift Masters Island. Let's fucking go, baby, Alan. Olaf, don't yell at him too hard. He'll ink. As I asked. Everybody should go check out Olaf on Instagram and see his absolute wacky project of a lawnmower he's got. that. Sometimes you just gotta tough out the storm for the clear air, you know? It's really not, now life ain't that bad, you know? Got a lot cooler in here, honestly. Oh, now it's gonna get real hot though.
What's happening? Nah, it cooled off over here.
Nah, you're walking over, baby. Shit.
I want to hang out.
How you doing?
Doing well. About to bust on the wide angle.
Dude, watching Larry's stories, dude.
I
You know,
think it's amazing.
as much as I want to go there real bad, that looks really hard right now.
It is.
Dude, they can't breathe. They can't. Poor Kegel watching him and hearing Larry just be like, "You okay, bud?" Kegel's fighting for his life.
It's the best thing in the world.
Like, dude, I'm like, I don't know why. This looks miserable, but I still really want to go there so bad.
Love bikes. Like, too much.
I definitely need to work on my cardio if I ever plan to go there. I would die.
It's not that bad.
I don't know, dude.
I can get away with it.
I got asthma.
Same.
Oh, okay. Couple of champions. 7 championships right there between the 2 of those drivers. Herbie, what kind of meds do you use? What do you mean? I don't take any medicine. Liquor. If I take an ibuprofen or Advil, that means I am fucking hurt. Like, I honestly kind of want to take one today. Too many squints. I got the squints. Symbicort, Rhinocort. I got asthma myself. So, you mean for an inhaler? I see. I don't actually, since I don't have insurance anymore, I just live my life on the edge and hope that I don't have a flare up. But I used to take, what was that red one? Albuterol. And then there was another one that was really good. It was use it once a day. That shit ripped. What is the best chassis right now? Yeah, the one you like. Tyler nailed it. That only made our hearts bigger. Dangerous stuff, though. Oh, shit. I think, what was the other one? Symbicort, I think it was? I think that was the one that was like a once a day. That one was good. I felt like I breathed better using that shit than I did before I even gave myself asthma. Rudy could surprise today. He's doing good. Q-VAR inhaler. I think that's okay. Oh, there's 160 speed inhalers for life. Yeah, I gave it to myself by trying to make my own Daberinos back in the day, just straight inhaling butane. Next thing you know, you go from living a good previous soccer life and track life and having good cardio to wondering why you have water in your lungs. So I have chronic asthma, and they said permanent walking pneumonia. How am I around smoke? Honestly, fine. That's what I mean. Like overall, I think because over the years I have tried to reduce the bad things, even though you see me vaping all the time. Yeah, nothing clears the lungs like this. And hitting it at like fucking 1,000 degrees, because you know you can give yourself asthma. Yeah, when you inhale the wrong products. Certainly can get a little pooped up. It's all good, dog. I'm the one. I made my bed. I'm laying in it, brother. I ain't nobody else's damn fault except for my own. Asthmatic bronchitis it's called here, yeah. Sun-dried BHO, never hurt nobody. Yeah, it's like, yeah, dude, this shit's sick, because he threw it in the freezer. I'm vaping right now. Damn, I need to stop. Well, I didn't get it from vaping. I got it from piss poor knowledge and wanting to be cool like Wiz Khalifa or something. I don't know. It's like 2012 I did that shit to myself. Getting after it, buddy. Good stuff.
You got sunscreen, Tyler?
I just hit the pen hops and now nice. Best decision I've made in a while. Hell yeah, brother.
Shake it up.
FRS might be cheaper to build than yeah, maybe. I mean, at least with a C6 you already have a good power plant. He's a better man than me. Stop smoking weed, babe, and doing any drugs to save more for a car. I like that. Good man, Celtic Husk. It was actually Ken's fault, unfortunately. It was. The mirror is cut a little light this year. Top 32 is not far off. Yeah, I think it's genuinely the heat. I think I'm going with the 5th Gen S197 Mustang. Alright, I wish you the best of luck. However, it's keeping you sane. Let's keep it. Oh, it's smoking dope? Like a chimney? Favorite Assetto track to drift? Riga.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, bud.
Appreciate you.
Oh fuck! I found somebody's GoPro. I left it out there.
Somebody else gonna find it now.
Yeah, it was Trent Beacher's GoPro. He hit the wall over there and
Oh,
it was
yeah.
falling off. I found it out there. I don't remember where I left it.
Riga's in Latvia? Yeah. Real skate, yeah, and there was a prize for being the fastest driver per lap. Daigo would win it every time. All right. I don't know who has the fastest laps right now. Haven't quite been paying attention to the clip times, and I don't always start at the same time. Man, Osoli would be great. Would be a good one to see on the box too. Is there a breeze clearing out smoke? A little. It could be stronger. That would be tough. It's really looking really good. Yeah. What's so special about it? It's so fast. Yeah, more people will show up for 16. I think my buddy is here. I feel bad. Good saves. Oh, back here the chase.
Yo, you hand me a couple of those waters?
Leslie with too much angle and initiation, but was on dude, sorry, yeah. 30 till showtime. How was my experience with the crazy ass storm? It was definitely my craziest storm I've ever experienced, that's for certain. Is that the last one?
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. Me either. Everyone was helping Colette last night as well. Yeah, they were. It was great.
We got 15 more minutes.
Oh, we do? Oh, that's right, 2:15. Yep. When Osoli starts to gap Dean, sheesh. Peter plays Torture too. Yeah, I'm too much of a simulation guy to want to play something like that. Ask Peter about James. Like even like my Discord buddies, like they want to play like racing games, but arcade style. Yeah, Forza Horizon. Yeah. Been having car problems? I think so. His last run, he shut down in Outer 3. Clutch Kick City. I wish I could still do FD on a road course. Me too, me too, me too. Only Demon and DMEC, I forget what the other ones are. I used to drift a ton on Gran Turismo 5. Tsukuba Circuit, favorite track. Kushi wanting or the Car X2 might have Streets graphics, I think. Nate tries to get me to play Car X all the time, but that's another one. I don't know. It's cool the customization you could do in the game, but like, I don't know. Was the best sim racer for drifting? I just got my first PC. Assetto. and then all y'all are gonna have to jump ship over to the Formula D live stream for the top 32. Join ACS Drift on Discord and come drive with us on a Seto 440 plus. Yeah, it's pretty much like, it's either you guys or VDC that I'm in. Being all the ACS servers, yeah, they have all the VDC tracks going on, so plus the AI ones and shit. It's cool because a lot of the time I hate going online and practicing my chases because I never get to practice my fucking chases because everybody just apparently thinks that they don't ever need to run a lead line, so I end up doing 98% of leads. And then I have a Herbie rage and I say, fuck all of you. That was a close one. Gotta keep it 50-50. I love chasing more as well, but I'm just not that. No, I do more. So, Herbie, come drive with us sometime in the Discord. We'll give you tons of leads. Thanks, man. Yeah, I don't mind leading. I truly don't. But eventually I do like to try to chase because my chases are pretty much, it's like a fucking, I have like a 40% success rate of anything that looks good, you know? And I'm not saying that for everybody, there's definitely, like when I'm in there, I do take observation and good mental note of the other good souls that are also doing leads. And I watch, I see if you go back and forth, I'll write in the chat. If I get spicy enough, I'll write in the chat. And I'll say, such and such, do you ever know how to get into the lead line? Or if I see people driving through the pits like an asshole, I write something because you're all scumbags that do that. Yeah. Enjoy the event. Thanks, man. As to you. How would I recommend getting started for sim? I don't have a PC, unfortunately. Play Forza Motorsport. Even with a controller, you get to learn how to left foot brake properly, clutch kicking, all the different types of, like, you get the ideas. PC to start on sim. You need something that isn't a potato for sure. Yeah, mid-tier is fine. As long as you're not buying like a, I don't know, like 16 gigabytes of RAM, like 8 gigabyte VRAM GPU, like that shit would suck. Yeah, if you plan to use VR, you definitely need more. And if you do want to actually run the game and have it look not like old, you know, with all the custom shaders patches and all the cool particle effects and everything that they have, that all tacks on. You know, like I average like 65, 70 frames on a setup, which is ass. Hey, who said that? That's crazy. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Even the best fall down sometimes, you know? You still got the win, though. Is that it now? I see the duck. I think maybe not. The ducklings are moving. Oh, there is a car at the line, for sure. Back it up. I need Sarah Sunny so bad, dude. My squints are ridiculous, man. He left the chat. Yeah, he must have left the chat back in the pits. Chad, do you think the beanie stinks? Maybe he's got one for each round, bro. Is he going? Who's going in for whose wife? Playable for himself or Uno más. It still adds? Yeah, no, we'll have 15 minutes. Hey, thank you, Irby. Thank you, JC. Thank you all. There's no such thing as a 4090 Ti. Depends on your ISP and how close you are to this. Yeah, they didn't make a Ti. They teased it, I think, right? Skirt. All right. I'm gonna go grab some sunglasses and I'll be right back, and then I'm probably gonna say my goodbyes to you guys. Yo! Wish I got on the live stream, dude. That was sick. Yeah. Yeah, I drift. Yeah, I know what thing you do. Cool. Yeah. You like this? God, you're cute.
You got time to go grab water and come back?
Yeah, you got 15 minutes. Yeah. I'll miss all of you guys as well. I'm gonna come out. I gotta get Sunnies. All right, guys. I'll be right back. Don't melt.
looks like this.
Yo. Alright, we're here. We have 10 minutes. 8 minutes. Glad you get to meet him.
Tuck myself right down there.
Yeah, as long as, yeah.
You want me to take off my hat when you're away?
No, I'll be over. Yeah, I promise. You're with. Okay.
But I'm shooting.
Yeah. Yep. As long as, like, I just try to, well, I'll move this too. I'll come back a little bit too, so that way I don't step on you. My bigger concern is I just don't want to step on you. That's all. But yeah. So yeah, everybody. Sport Group, so that's a tough one, but let's send it. Oh. Well, if you hope that maybe his hood comes up, then you'll have a good start. But honestly though, Forsberg was looking good. Rudy was also looking good. So don't you know, do a little bit of handbrakes. That's really good. I think it's those chassis, honestly. Like, at least until you see Jeff Jones do it, he kind of flicks it in a little harder. But like, if you look at Alex and then you look at Forsberg, they both have very similar, very tame and like just calculated entries. A lot more than like a big Scandi flick or something like that. So There could be something with just like the way those cars are set up. Beats me. So, but yeah, I guess get your bets in now on whatever damn site that they use. The mortgages tend to be smooth, but they are aggressive. Yeah, Jeff Jones is just a savage. Yeah, Jeff Jones is just a savage. It's that bald head, dude. Something about it. I don't know. But yeah, before you all do head out, I want to give a nice warm thank you for all of you just hanging out. All the likes, all the comments, all the shit talking, all the positivity, all of it. It's all good stuff. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. Sometimes it's not that I don't enjoy with you guys. I'm just falling apart physically and mentally. So I'm just trying to make sure that I don't completely fall apart. What flavor, babe? I got some blue raz ice and then Miami mint. Always gotta have mint. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging. And we got quite a few more hours. Thank you for the stream, boss. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing, brother. Ain't no thing. Let's look at halftime break. Alright, so this is supposed to end at 5:15. If we can crank this baby out at 4 again, I would be happier than a pig in shit. Hey, sir. How are you today? Good. Yeah.
Not like last year.
Not like last year. But like once you hit a threshold, it just pretty much can't get fucking worse than what it is. It's like once you hit over 95 field, it's like, alright, well 105, yeah, it's still worse. It's definitely worse. But it all sucks. It all sucks the same. Keep drinking, take care of myself. Consistent, that would be great. Not like on and off. And the shade, if that could just stay all the time, that would be even better. Never say that. I forget what I said. So I won't say it again because I forget what I said. That's like saying it can't get any worse. Well, it can get worse. That's why I said it can get worse. But like ultimately, like what you feel, it all sucks. Like the levels of sucking are much more minuscule once you hit that threshold. They're just like inching above each other. You go from like 70 to 80, it's like, damn, that's a pretty big sucky change. You go from 70 to 90, sheesh. One more run type energy, yeah. Yeah. By the way, everybody, Her is restreaming this? Her track? Come on, no shot. Pull this up. If you lied to me, you're banned. Just kidding. Oh, they're doing the FD one. That's alright. You're right. You're not banned. You're right. That's what I would watch. If I was a fan at home and watching his stream, I would watch Hertz. And I'm sorry, FD, but like, he's fun. He's a fun guy. So like, you get his commentary on top of Jared's. That's like double dipping. Cars in the place people can't. That's right. I don't know what that's a reference to, but that's right. That's where all of it be too. Hell yeah. I mean, ultimately, you know, the analytics, you add them up, it's all the same thing. Kurt's such a funny dude. He is. He speaks the truth. He is funny. He's a good driver. He scares me when he drives though a little bit. He's like fucking. It's all the way to the floor, or it's like off, and it's croc rocking to the floor, and it's just. He gets around. He does get around the course. Sometimes off the course, but you know. What flavor? I told y'all, I got Blue Raz and Miami Mint. Hurt and Breaking Cars, name of more iconic duo. Peanut butter and jelly. Hard to beat it. Flour and water. Sourdough. Steak and ketchup. I mean, that's a terrible thing.
Most definitely.
I mean,
I do not agree with that.
if I went back to my old child self, I would say, yes, please. That sounds awesome.
I've probably never had any steak and ketchup.
Yeah, back when I was a kid, I definitely I used to fucking go hard on that. And then, like, I would see, like, my mom use, like, A1, and I, like, kind of got older, I realized that maybe the steaks that we were having weren't the greatest things in the world. Because then I had one just raw dog, and I was like, whoa, it's juicy, all these flavors, like, this is great. And I started to really like it, and I started choking on it. And I had to hide like 5 or 6 times. I don't know what the problem is. Ranch and pizza. Chicken bacon ranch is my favorite pizza. But, you know, I'm also very keen on a plain pepperoni, bacon, sausage, meatball, fucking ham, no pineapple ever.
Overall, just a really good bacon press, and our files will be getting here just a little bit. Here we are, after this weekend, this evening, today, we will be kind of halfway point. Right? And we did look later at round 1, Oslo 2 team, Hero 3, who's going to be DJ from last year, Oli was second, Adam was third. Take a look at practice. Everybody stand up to you.
Hello, bring pocket pineapple and soda. You're the worst. It's too much. It's too sweet. Too much sweet with my savory. Too much juicy. It's like tomatoes, dude. They ruin my Italian stuff. They're like some thick cut fucking thing. Nothing beats some pork shoulder smoked with some cherry or red. Alright, we need to talk about like dirt or something that isn't gonna make me hungry or mouth watering. Yeah, we can talk about pineapple on pizza. That makes me not hungry. Marshmallows on it. That's what I'm saying. This turns into like an elf type situation where his bowl of cereal, right, was just all candy. But, alright guys, I'm gonna head out because this is about to start here. And before I have to really just like Irish goodbye you guys, I'm gonna say a somewhat goodbye. We will be live again during the podium. I would schedule it, but again, who knows when it's actually gonna end. So I will chat with you boys and ladies on the flippity flip. And where's the 30 pack of beer? There's probably plenty of them within like a, I don't know, 300-foot radius. Take care, man. Thanks. All of you guys, take care. Enjoy the stream. Enjoy the show. I hope you have a good time. I hope it's a good show. I hope it's smooth. No crazy drama. It is what it is, if there is. But, all right, until next time, chat with you boys later on. See ya.